Hey, this is Josh from Fluid Frame. 7 months ago, I wrote out my perfect day, and now I am living it, and I want the same for you. This is a perfect day exercise that you get to design your life. You get to tell your life what it is that you want, where you want to go, who do you want to be, all that kind of stuff from the inside of you, and things in the subconscious world. Just begin to kind of get behind you in that decision, in crafting that plan, and help you actualize it. It's really crazy. Opportunities start coming your way. You start taking action in things more. Just the byproducts of what this exercise will do to help you create your perfect day, your perfect life is ridiculous. So here's how to look at it. It's not a ass in the water, toes in the sand kind of perfect day, skiing on the mountain or surfing. It's not that kind of a thing. It's a real. I call it every Tuesday for the rest of your life. How do you want that to look? Tuesday is just kind of a nothing of a day. It's not Monday. It's not Friday. It's not Thursday. It's not hump day. It's not a weekend. It's just kind of the most mundane blah day out there that there is. So that's how I look at it is how do you want Tuesday to look for you for the rest of your life? So what you do is you grab a piece of paper, a pencil, and you literally just write down in kind of 15-minute increments every single moment of the day what it is that you want to be doing, where do you want it to be, all that kind of stuff. So starting first thing, how do you wake up? Where do you wake up? What kind of house? In a house, in a loft, downtown, in a tent. You know, what is your thing? Where do you want to wake up? What time? All that kind of stuff. What do you do first thing after you wake up? Do you go make coffee? Do you go make tea? Do you read? Do you meditate? Do you pray? Do you exercise? Do you go for a walk? What is the first thing that you do after you wake up? Then, what do you do next? Do you eat breakfast with the family? Do you have kids? Are you married? All that kind of stuff. So everything that you want for how that Tuesday to look every Tuesday for the rest of your life, write it down on the paper. Do you drop the kids off at school? Do they do you homeschool your kids? How does that look? So starting AM, what do you do when you wake up? Who are you with? All that kind of stuff. And then this is kind of the hard part. It's the 8 to 5, the 9 to 4. What does your work day look like? What are you doing? Are you working from home? Are you working in a job? Are you running a business? Are you what is your job, your grind, your hustle, your work? And it's not a role. It's what am I actually doing? So for me, it was I want to first thing check some Facebook ads for a client. I want to build some website stuff, and at noon I wanted to go meet with a new client and talk about growing their business. And so it was actually what do I want to be doing, not my position, not my status, not my role, not my spot, but actually the behaviors that I want to be doing in that 8 to 5. So write those behaviors out. And then lunch. What do you eat for lunch? Do you eat it by yourself? Do you eat it with a client? Do you eat it with your wife? Whatever. So that's the whole thing is going from morning, how you wake up, what you do first thing, on and on and on and on. Kind of like I said, kind of 15-minute increments throughout the entire day. What are you doing? Then whenever you come home, are you coming home to kids that are at home? Do you guys eat dinner together? Do you go out and have dinner? All the way to your bed? Do you go to sleep by yourself? Does the dog sleep in your bed? Do you sleep with someone else? All that kind of stuff. So write out every single detail of how you want every Tuesday for the rest of your life. You will create your perfect day on paper. What this did for me, I had a couple of businesses kind of going whenever I did this exercise. I did not have my marketing business started yet, but I had a relationship with a possible client that we were talking about me working for them, or them working for me working for them, them hiring me. But I hadn't sent them an email of kind of initiating the conversation, that kind of a thing. It was just, I'm not a writer. It's difficult for me to initiate written conversation. That's what she asked me to do, was to send her an email. So after I did this exercise, I just wrote the email. It was the weirdest thing. No amount of willpower that I could have drummed up to write that email. But after doing this, I sent it. And then 6 weeks later, she became my first client in my agency. So really, really crazy. It isn't a goal-setting thing. It's not a willpowering thing. It's a complete, I don't want to say passive, but almost just thing that actualizes, makes your day happen. I want it for you. I want you to learn who you are, and one of the best places to start in that is writing out your perfect day. Last thing on it is that it's not a set in stone thing. A lot of my friends, a lot of people that I've done this with, don't have the clear answers right now, and that's okay. Start it how it is right now. I just last week reevaluated it, so I'm, I don't know, 6-7 months into it. Talk about that later, but redo it every quarter, every 6 months, every year, because things are going to change in life. You're going to come into a new relationship, have a kid, your spouse is going to get a different job in a different city or whatever, and so constantly, not every day or anything like that, but every quarter, every 6 months, revisit the perfect day exercise and literally craft the life, the day that you want to live for the rest of your life. Create your ultimate perfect lifestyle. Josh from Fluid Frame. If you liked this, give me a thumbs up, subscribe. Excited to come alongside you on the journey of achieving your dream, and have an awesome day.